And honestly, I was not going to come back to YouTube. Eat that after lunch. What's the issue? Why not?
Singing. I wish I could borrow some of the word pieces from Essie's dad.
Do you have your water over here, Missy? Huh? You wanna go grab it?
Yes, Mom.
Right now? It's Mom, Dad, Ezzy. And what's that?
That's me. That's a monster that was running from my name.
Monster. You got paint on your shirt?
It's cool.
That's supposed to make it better. Hello, welcome back. My name is Janice. If you're new here, it's been so long since I've uploaded a video. I believe July was the last upload. It is in between miss. I saw that on TikTok. Someone was saying the time between Christmas and New Year's, in between miss. So I think we should go with that. But anyway, it's Sunday. It is the 29th, I believe, of December. So all the Christmas festivities has passed. We're the in-between week where Nathan is off from work and we're kind of just taking it easy at home and enjoying family time. And honestly, I was not going to come back to YouTube. During that, what was it, 5 months or so, if not longer, 6 months I think now, almost 7. During that time, I kind of had decided that I was done with YouTube and that I just thought it was better to focus my energy in other places, to have more time with, you know, focusing on being a mom and a homemaker and a wife, and just making sure that I'm not just putting too much on my plate and just making myself more exhausted, not being able to live slowly, and all the things that I truly think are important that I desire for my life. But you guys, some of you guys reached out to me on my other platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and I don't know. I just started praying on it and talking to Nathan about it, and I felt like if I take away all the pressures of growth and numbers and consistency once, twice a week, that maybe, just maybe, I can do this. And so I decided to come back. And start off with maybe a video once every 2 weeks and just kind of do weekly vlogs. And thank you guys for, I guess, reaching out. You guys are always the ones that pull me back to this platform when I think I'm done with it. But yeah, I mean, that's where we're at. It's been 7 months. A lot has happened in that time. I'm gonna put some Christmas decorations away. That is what I want to do. I'm not doing everything because I usually don't take everything down until don't take my Christmas decorations down until New Year's, after New Year's. And so I'm leaving my tree up. Ezzy has made a mess over here. She decided she wanted to paint, and oh my gosh, I can't even. So I'm just gonna, there's like, you know, I love Christmas decorations, but they do add a element of clutter that after a while I'm like ready for, you know, it to be cleaned off. So I just want to clear off most of this. But anyway, to give a little update while I do this, first things first, probably the first thing that made me leave was the fact that in July, the end of July, I found out I was pregnant. And it was so funny because when I looked back at the last vlog, I felt just like I'd gained weight. And my mom commented on it, my sister, not commented on it like that, but after I found out I was pregnant, it was kind of like, yeah, you can kind of see it in my last vlog. But found out I was pregnant in the end of July, and then about midway through August, I had another miscarriage, and that was difficult. It was very difficult. It's still difficult. I thought I had gotten through it after the first, few weeks of just kind of mourning and going through the emotions of it all, but it turned out that that was not the case, and there was just reminders that I wasn't over it, and I'm still there. It's been 4 months now since the miscarriage, and I'm still struggling just around people's pregnancies, just seeing large families. I'm trying to be content and all the things that comes with knowing that you're still blessed through the difficult times. But of course, it's not easy. And so as a family, we've been dealing with that. Ezzy was really upset about it because she just really wants a sister. And of course, Nathan was very bummed out as well. But it's definitely one of the hardest ones because if you guys have been with me for a while, then you know that for about 4 years, there was no pregnancies at all. So this was my 4th miscarriage. For years, there was just no pregnancy at all. And so to finally get pregnant, it was just shocking and almost unbelievable. And I was just so happy, and I just knew, I guess part of me didn't think anything bad could happen because I just felt like God was finally blessing me after all this time and all this patience and, that kind of thing. So it was a difficult time. It still has its difficult moments, but we're getting through it. I'll probably have to sit down and talk a little bit more about it because obviously I'm kind of going over it, but this isn't really an update video. I'm just trying to give a little bit of one, and sorry if I'm out of focus right now. That was that. What else do I want to sit down? Then I'm gonna get all the bad news out of the way first, and then we can end on positivity. The other thing was so upsetting. If you guys have been here, then we had a dog. His name was Midnight. We got him when he was 4 months old, and we had him for about 1.5 years. And our landlord made us rehome him because someone was complaining about his barking, which wasn't actually his barking. We have a next door neighbor with a large German Shepherd that barks pretty excessively, and he would bark at midnight nonstop. Midnight couldn't even move on the patio without him barking at him. And there was multiple times we heard our neighbor kind of say yell midnight, stop barking, and we were kind of like, that's not midnight. But so right before Thanksgiving, we had to rush around to rehome him. We didn't have a lot of time. He didn't give us a lot of time. And it was just a sad thing, as he was just hurt again, because part of the reason we got midnight was, I mean, not part of, a lot of the reason, the whole reason we got midnight was for Ezzy, because she's been crying about a sibling, and we have been unable to give her one. And so we just thought, like, let's get her a dog, a companion, and she loved him. She called him her brother, and she was just very sad about us having to get rid of him. So it felt like just double loss, you know, in a short amount of time. And I still find myself getting frustrated with with all of it, everything combined. But he's in a super happy home. We found someone that actually lives in Idaho, so he's in Idaho now. The guy has a lot of land. He has 3 other dogs, so Midnight's now playing with other dogs and has all this land to run around, and he still sends us photos and updates. And so that is the saving grace of this, is knowing that he's in a happy home. But yeah, so that was definitely a bummer. Those are the 2 big updates. We did go to Ohio over Thanksgiving. We were there for about a week. I think it was like 6 days. And it was an amazing trip. If you guys watch my sister's channel, my sister and my brother-in-law over at Our Point of View, I think there were like a couple of clips. But it was just the most amazing time, and we missed them so much. And it was just great. Honestly, I don't even have words to really describe how necessary it was. And just to be somewhere different and different weather, because we live in California here, where we don't really get any extreme weather or any seasons really at all. And so just being out there, and we witnessed a little bit of like snow, like flurries, and it was just great. It was just great. It was great to be with my sisters, both of my sisters, and like having my whole family under one roof, which, you know, haven't lived with my parents since I lived with my parents. We all talked about how great it was. It was just amazing. My brother and sister have an amazing home. They were amazing hostesses. And so, yeah, and that brings us here to December, Christmas. We had a great Christmas. My birthday. My birthday was before Thanksgiving, November 22nd. And I've just had amazing support from friends coming for my birthday, as well as just after my miscarriage. My best friend Michelle came and surprised me at my doorstep with just goodies and letting me just vent and cry. The same with my friend Brittany and Bree. They came and brought wine, and we just had a night to just like get my mind off of things. And they did the same thing for my birthday, and it was just really nice. Nathan surprised me with like wine and my favorite candies and flowers. It was nice to have those moments in between like some really hard ones. And then then Christmas was great. We had a great time. Ezzy loves her gifts, and that is all I can ask for. Nathan got me it's for the Kindle. It's the like page turner, which I'm so excited because I bought myself a Kindle for my birthday. You guys know I love to read, so I bought myself a Kindle for my birthday, and I had been talking about this page turner so I don't have to be tapping my Kindle the whole time. And so he got me that for Christmas, and it was a nice surprise because we don't really get each other things for Christmas. We kind of just focus on Ezzy. That saves money, you know? And so it was a pleasant surprise that he kind of surprised me with the gift. And then, of course, made me feel like a terrible wife because I did not get him anything. Yeah, right now, so that's kind of the quick life update. Right now, we're outside. Ezzy's riding her bike. Nathan is getting a fire started. I'll show you guys. You want to do campfire stories?
Yeah, you have to make up a story.
Oh, okay.
I want to do campfire stories.
So he's out there doing the fire. And we're going to go out and just go outside for a bit. It's a little chilly out. So we're just going to go out there, hang out by the fire for a little bit. and enjoy the rest of this little Sunday evening.
That will break.
Like the long pieces, and that's all that's left.
She said thank you, and then he went back to his house. The end.
Wow, so it was about making s'mores? What was the girl's name?
Her name was Cindy Lou.
Cindy Lou.
I was trying to say Cindy Lou, Boo, but
Cindy Lou Boo?
yes.
So you want me to tell you a scary story?
Yes, I love spooky. Wait, I have a story. Once upon a time, it was a dark. A little girl named Sheila. She walked out of the door and saw it was real dark. She couldn't see, but 1 minute there was a ghost, and the ghost started chasing her through the world. And she got lost. The ghost, there was 3,000 more. And they were coming towards her. And she jumped up in the trees and flew towards another one. And then the ghost flew up, down. They put her down and put her in the sand. She was hard to death.
Good job.
You have another story?
I'm waiting for Daddy's story.
Once upon a time, long time ago, there was a tale of 3 little girls by the name of Allison, Rachel, and Minnie. Dark at night. Well, one night, the phone stopped working, and all the candles blew out, and the house was pitch dark. They were all going to the living room to watch TV. They realized the electricity's out. There's no candles. It's pitch dark. Allison yelled, "Rachel, can you cut the candle on? Rachel? Where's Rachel?" She disappeared. It's just Allison and Minnie left. Now it's Allison and Minnie. They decided to go down to the basement.
Is that out?
Yeah? Why would Alice put the bear here?
Horrible serial killer. Still.
Is it still steam coming up?
Still in my eye.
Good morning, guys. It is the next day, and we have the
Sicky.
sick girl over here. Ezzy, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. She got sick before Christmas. It was like, I don't know, honestly. It was like the week before Christmas. And I think it was that like Tuesday or Wednesday is when she really started like having a lot of congestion and coughing. Before that, she kind of had said her throat hurt a little bit, and she like sneezed, but that was it. And then she started doing better. She had a lingering cough, and that is what kind of went into Christmas, kind of like a lingering cough, but she was getting over it. She wasn't coughing a lot or anything. But then on Christmas Eve, we went to my parents' house, and my niece was coughing. My sister claimed she wasn't sick, but I was like, I don't know if I believe that. But so she was coughing, and that was my first like, gosh, I hope she doesn't get Ezzy sick again. And then the next day on Christmas, we were with Nathan's family, and there was he has, on his side of the family, his brother and sister. His brother has 5 kids, his sister has 3, and his other sister has 3. So there was a lot of kids at his dad's house, and there was a few of them that were coughing there as well. So I'm starting to think.
Was coughing in the room.
So I'm starting to think that this is a new little bug that she has now, because she's coughing more again, and she was already like basically getting over it. So last night I was up because she was coughing a lot of the night, and so I was just trying to heal her. And so this morning she woke up, she did good the rest of the night, she ended up being asleep, but this morning she woke up coughing. So I made her some tea that she's supposed to be drinking. Come over here, drink your tea and stay with this steam. And then I always like, just to help like bring up some of that mucus and whatnot, do like a mint, like a peppermint steam, just with like really boiling water. I put it in a bowl, and then I put drops of peppermint, and then I just have her like inhale, and it helps to like, it just starts draining her nose. And I do that when I just feel like it needs to be done. It's very helpful. So that's what is occurring right now. I need to get going with breakfast, and I am so tired of making breakfast. I'm out of, ooh, bless you. I'm out of ideas. I'm just sick of it, honestly. And I wish Ezzy liked cereal and simple things, but she does not. And so she's always asking for eggs and sausage and toast, and it's like I have to do a whole brunch for every breakfast, and I just get so tired of doing it every day, honestly. But yeah, so that's where we're at. I don't know what we have planned today. I think we're gonna make a store run for a few things we might need, and that's it.
So we're not making breakfast right now?
We're not going to the store right now. And you need to learn how to make breakfast. How about that? So that you can give mom a break. I'm here while I figure out what we're gonna have for breakfast. And brush her teeth good. Look at her teeth. You take forever to drink things.
Stop.
She's finished drinking.
No. No.
Nathan just went to the store by himself. I actually forgot that we had the maintenance guy coming, because there was like this like small leak that was occurring under the kitchen sink, and Nathan told me yesterday, but I completely forgot he was coming today. And so that kind of threw me all out of whack, because he came like when I was getting ready to make Ezzy's breakfast, so I had to wait on that, and it just messed me up. But I made Ezzy something quick. She went with Nathan. They're going to the library, they're going to the grocery store, and I think they're going to the bank. And so I'm here by myself. I just finished cleaning up, because I always have to mop and clean the floors after maintenance people leave. He's very kind, and he takes off his shoes or wears booties, but they still kind of step on the rug that we have right here. That's specifically for shoes to be on, so it's like germs still get trapped. But if you're wondering, sorry, out of breath. If you're wondering how laundry drying is going, because if you've been here, you know that our washing machines, we had a whole ordeal. There's a vlog about it, but we haven't had a dryer. And so you improvise, you know? So I always use the stair rail for like pants, just because trying to use the drying rack with like long pants and stuff is kind of a hassle. So I've been doing that. I've been putting our pants on there to dry, and then I feel like I just ran a mile, bro. Then up here, when it comes to like jackets and sweaters, I just put them on the hanger that they're gonna be hung on anyway, and then I hang them on the door. So it's like kind of kills two birds with one stone, because obviously it's hanging and drying, but then after it's dry, it's already on the hanger, and then I just put it in the closet. So that has actually been working a lot, and that is all the laundry that needs to be folded. There's a basket, you can't even see it. It's all the way down there. Happy New Year's Eve. You got to blow your nose. It's New Year's Eve and I am tired. I was up with Ezzy. We slept down here. She slept because that's a couch like bed. She slept there. I slept here. And I cleaned some of it up, but remnants of things to try and keep coughing down to a minimum. She did pretty good last night. As far as coughing, I feel like she only coughed a few times and it wasn't any cough attacks or anything, but you know, she was able to go back to sleep after she coughed a few times or whatever. So she did good last night, but I always feel like she wakes up in the morning really, like, whether it's just from it being cold at night or just not being hydrated through the night. So I gave her some of I made homemade cough syrup yesterday. So I gave her some of that. I just made her like, I guess it could be deemed a tea, but it's just hot water with honey, apple cider vinegar, lemon, salt. I like this. It's like I think it's called real salt. I really, really love it. And it, for one, the taste is amazing, but it's really healing and it has a lot of minerals in it. And so I love that one. It is an expensive salt, I must say. You would never think you'd spend $10 on salt, but here we are. But so I put some of that in it and a little bit of ground ginger and cinnamon. So it's like a makeshift tea, but it's all things that are good for like either moving mucus or thinning mucus. And so that's mainly why she's coughing, because a lot of the stuff I gave her this morning is thinning out her mucus and she's just like, it's running and flowing. So that's a good sign. Anyway, I am also, I threw on last night because we had used the last batch that I made, but I threw on some bone broth. And so that is boiling in here. I'm gonna let it go a few more hours, at least until probably like noon. It's 8:30 right now. Dang, already? It was literally like 7:20. I feel like 2 seconds ago. But yeah, so at least until noon I'll keep that going because I put it on at like 9 last night. I usually like it to go for like 24 hours, but she needs it. And I might just actually strain some out and give it to her and keep the rest going. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So I'm gonna end this out. I wanna just relax for a bit and try to get some energy to last the rest of the day and night. I don't know what we're gonna do now with her being like this, but we might have to just take it easy. And I'm breaking out. Am I over here crusty? Are you still drinking your drink, my girl? But yeah, so we might have to just relax, take it easy, be indoors for a little bit. If we get any sun, I would love for her to get out there. But ending out this vlog, this was just like a, I don't know, I guess my first vlog and just coming back to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's kind of, I don't know, sporadic and really no founding. No, like it had no rhyme or reason, honestly, I feel. But it's just the first one back, and hopefully we can get this channel back going. But subscribe down below if you're not subscribed, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.